Hey, so I thought it would be fun to show you some layouts using the Holiday Expressions catalog that just came out from Close to My Heart. That is this one here, if you have seen it. If you haven't seen it, you can go to my website, braymontgomery.closetomyheart.ca, and you can view it there. It's even like a magazine format, which is really fun. It's a link to an issue. So if you're familiar with those, you'll know what you're seeing. And it's a great way to see all the fabulous product. But I wanted to do some sample layouts to show you how great it all comes together. I really am enjoying this product already. So here is one of the fall themed papers in the new catalog. This one is called Falling for You, and the colors are just beautiful. They're so on trend. I just saw some home decor stuff that had all the colors in the home decor items, including curtains, from this paper. So I thought that was really fun. And the complements are just beautiful. There's sequins that come with as a complement to the kit as well that you can buy separately, or if you get the workshop on the go, which is how I usually purchase my items, then they are a part of that workshop kit. So that is the Falling for You paper. Here is another layout, same paper, Falling for You. Very simple, very beautiful. I really love how this turned out. These are all from layouts from our new Make It From Your Heart Volume 3. So if you're curious as to how I came up with these designs, it's actually from that pattern book. And I do believe I have a video on here already featuring that, so you can check that out as well. It's really awesome. And this, I've worked in the pocket cards that come with the paper in the Falling for You, and all of our paper packs for that matter. These are all from compliments, the stickers, and it just turns out so great. It makes me so happy that we have fall in Canada, because otherwise these papers just wouldn't have been as fun. Having seasons sometimes is an awesome thing, even if it means snow is next. Okay, so here is another layout featuring different paper in our current book, and this is the Halloween paper that we currently have. Let me just tell you what it's called. So this is the Cats and Bats paper. So this, hopefully you're looking at this and thinking that's Halloween paper, because I wanted to show that you can take this paper and use different sides or aspects of it and get a very non-Halloween look. So this I use for some of my convention photos. I pulled the green out of Alex Boyer's shirt. So he was our act on our awards night, which is also our closing night. And it worked perfectly. It was a great choice of color to offset the red in a lot of the other pictures. You can't tell that this is Halloween paper. It's just dots and fun things. And then the complements are all from the complements that are in that same pack. So very easy to use Cats and Bats in other ways besides Halloween. But what does it look like Halloween wise? So this is Cats and Bats as its beautiful Halloween self. Love it. So these look like Dymo labels, which I have a Dymo label maker and I just love them. And that's one of the busier backgrounds, but I had to use it because it was just so pretty. And complements you can see are worked in. I also worked in some black shimmer trim. I've worked in some of the pocket cards. This is actually 2 cards and I trimmed the one out to mount it on the other to give it some more interest. This photo mat here was actually supposed to be 4 smaller photos, but if I did that, I would have had to cut out a lot of my photo. So I decided to make it stand out a little by using it for one photo. And I do have, although I've not attached it yet, a flip flap that will go on top of the memory protector there. So I've got my son in his one costume. It flips up. This is where I've also added my journaling on another pocket card, and then my daughter in her costume. So that will be added to my layout once I put it in a page protector. And you can see this paper and these stickers are very much Halloween themed, whereas the other layout, I was able to show you the other possibilities. So that is Cats and Bats. All right, I love this paper. It is going to be super versatile and it's gorgeous. This is called Silver and Gold. And you can see in this one, I really played up the gold aspect. This paper is just beautiful. It is so beautiful. So gold foil on the hearts. I've added some gold shimmer trim that I had. There was gold sparkle in the complements. Some of the shimmer gems. Just a really beautiful set. So I think this one's going to be huge. Think Christmas, think New Year's, think wedding. If you've got weddings to scrapbook that had that silver and gold theme, it's going to be really super versatile. So that's the silver and gold paper pack. The other one we have is called Berry Christmas. So I'm hoping the light doesn't kind of ruin too much of what's going on here. Maybe I'll turn the one off and see if that helps a little bit. Yeah, it does. Okay, I put this one in a memory protector already because I wanted to show you all the things I've added to this layout. So this is a layout from this summer when we went to Santa's Village here locally. A great place to go if you're anywhere near Bracebridge, Ontario. Super fun. And it worked perfectly with the Berry Christmas paper because it's a Christmas theme park. So I was able to pull it in to do some summer memories. But I had a ton of photos and I only wanted to use a 2-page layout to scrapbook this memory. So some of my favorite photos I put on this page. You can see some of the cute compliments. And this is all from the compliments as well. I backed the together with a star just to add some visual interest. And there are some of the Berry Christmas gems on here as well. They're green, so they might be hard to see with the camera. Now this here is the Page Protector Plus. So if you've not seen this system yet, it is phenomenal and a great way to add. It's like a mini page protector for your book. And it goes between a layout to add more photos to it. So I've got this and it sits this way so it doesn't disturb the visual look of my layout. When I turn the page, it just flips to the other side. And again, it doesn't take away from my layout, but I can add a whole bunch more photos, as you can see, both sides. And this is a great spot to use up some of the pocket cards because you can shorten your photos, you can trim them out, and then use those to finish off the photo space. So that's that one. And then this side, I've got some of my favorite photos again that I really wanted to showcase, but I still had a ton of photos left. And I could have done another Page Protector Plus, but unfortunately I didn't have one that would have worked with my vertical photos. So I pulled out our handy flip flaps, which have been a staple and a huge seller for close to my heart. And I love them. They are such a great item to have on hand, and I have many different sizes always in my craft room ready to go. So I just made a little mini booklet. So I've put one of the badge buttons on here so you know this is a booklet that you can lift up, and I've backed the photos so I can add photos. I could add journaling, and it's a book that flips and flips and flips until the last page where it reveals the photo underneath. These flip flaps are meant to mount on the front of your page protector so that you're not cutting through and you're not risking your page protector in any way. So that's why I'm showing you this layout in the protector so you can see just how those flip flaps work. It's a really strong, secure hold, so you don't have to worry about it coming off as long as you've stuck it down and kind of committed with it. If you play around with it, you're going to really lose that stickiness, and it may not come off very easily. It needs to be strong in order to stay on. So that is just some teasers layout-wise. But before I let you go, let's look at some cards. I love cards, and I did some fantastic cards the other night. And I'm going to feature a bunch of these in different videos when I'm talking techniques. So let's just tease them a little bit now. Look how cute this is. There's no otter like you. I'll always love you. So these feature some watercolor techniques, and I've actually used the watercolor paints as well as the pencils in this. And this is the Operation Smile stamp set. So if you are somebody who loves to support a good cause, Operation Smile is it. You want to check that out because the money goes to support such a great thing. Here's some Christmas cards using a similar watercolor technique. This is one that uses plastic wrap, so it's going to be really fun to show you all. And this is one of our Berry Christmas stamp sets that has a thin cut as well. So I've cut these out and use them on the card base. So really fun, easy technique. Here are some other cards. These are using the Berry Christmas paper and the stamps and thin cuts that coordinate with that. There's another one and a third one. These are also cards for my Christmas craft and a day that's coming up in October. And this one I just love. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. This is one of our fall stamp sets. Start each day with a grateful heart, and you can color it in, and it's just such a stunning stamp set. It's just one stamp, all of that stuff. And then I took our markers And I just added some very basic color and then used some sequins to add some sparkle. Simple but beautiful. So if you haven't checked out the fall stuff yet, I highly recommend you do. You're gonna fall in love with lots of stuff in there. And anything you'd like to order, you can just visit brianmontgomery.closetomyheart.ca to place those orders. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I love talking with my clients and my viewers. Have a great day. Bye.